My name's Mark Daniels, but out here in the Pribilof Islands and the Aleutian Islands, I'm known as Marky by Darky. I'm the guy that comes out occasionally and builds skid boats. So what I got to do is we got to. This is the traditional, my tradition, Baidarki knife. This is your Ikyuk knife for completing that one with me last spring. So the tradition is that when you complete one, you get a notch in your Baidarki knife. So I'm going to put a notch in your knife, okay?
Nice.
Put it right there down low because we leave room for all the others you're going to build, right? So start down here. And then these knives, like mine at this point, it's sort of like a little story stick. I can go back and figure out where I was and when I built certain Ikyuk. It's like one of my favorite possessions is that little Ikyuk knife that I have. I've had it since the very first one. So there you go. I present you with your Ikyuk knife.
Nice.
Well, the first thing started out, I never had the opportunity before. I was too young or just not interested at the time. But with the last project, with the one that went up for auction, as soon as I got my hands on it, I was hooked right then and there. And helping to bear traditions so that my son's able to learn them also would be great. And it was a lot of fun, that's for sure. It's a different experience. That's actually the most I've ever worked with wood, and it seemed like it was easy. It didn't seem like a job. Working behind the camera was harder than it was to work with wood, actually. And keeping myself behind the camera instead of working on helping you build what they became. Learning from you how to really just look for the grains in the wood and which way the grains go. That's something I really want to learn how to do so that everything doesn't have to be made out of wood from the shop. It could be made from stuff that comes ashore here, which is more than plenty.
Are we going to build Ikyuks again?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, always. I'm going to build them till my hair turns gray. Oh wait a minute. I'm going to build them until all my hair turns gray. But what was I going to say? Yeah, hopefully your schedule and everything still allows to come down and do that.
Oh yeah. I'll make my schedule work around it.
Awesome.
This is something that I'm really interested in, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I got a lot to do to get it together, but the idea is that that's the first year, right? And I've got several groups that I'm approaching, to try to get those funds or most of them, and there's some tribes down there that I'm hoping will help, that have casinos, that I'm hoping will help with lodging and stuff, And anyway, and then I'm hoping that in a couple of years it becomes self-sustaining, where we build a few, everybody goes home with their own, the other ones stay there, get sold, the money goes into next year's program, so that every year certain money goes forward, so it becomes, so every year we're not sitting there like asking for more, because that just doesn't last.
Could turn that off record now.
Oh.